So starting with the crab position, I got my weight on my feet, weight on my hands. I can shift all the weight into my feet, or I can walk it back and load the arms more. The more I'm going to stretch my hands back, the more it's going to be a shoulder stretch. So I mean, you can do all the same by sitting down here and driving your hips up, and now we're in the crab position. So starting with the crab position, we're going to be sitting on our butt, feet in front of you, hands behind, and we're going to drive our hips up, and that is the crab position. Few things to consider. The more I walk my hands back, the more of a stretch it's going to be for my shoulders. The more I shift the weight onto my feet, I'm going to start to work the quads and the hips more. As I'm leaning back, I can play with shifting the weight. That's just something to consider when you're doing it, but in the meantime, we're going to keep it neutral, about 90-degree angle on each side, and I'm going to drive my hips as high as I can and look my head all the way over. This way I'm getting a nice open shoulder stretch, and my hips are forced to work and drive all the way to the sky. And then I can come down when I need a break and drive the hips up again, looking all the way over. So ideally you want to stay in this high position. There's a lot more activations in the full body going on than sitting your hips low, right? You get a bigger stretch when you're driving your hips up, you're working the glutes, your shoulder gets a bigger stretch, and looking your head over brings that extra bit of shoulder work. So really great exercise, crab, just driving hips up. And when you get comfortable holding this position, we're going to play around with rocking back and forth. So when I'm rocking, the weight is shifting to my feet. I'm using my legs a lot more than my hands. Eventually I can even take my hands off, right? But that's a different story. Coming here, we can walk back, we can really drive and lean into our shoulders, get that nice big shoulder stretch. And if you want even a bit more, I'm gonna reach my shoulders all the way far back and press against the floor. And now I'm getting a really deep shoulder stretch, as well as a stretch in my hips. So that's the start. That's the basic crab position.